Hey everyone, and I'm going to be telling you about freight shipping experience I've been having lately. And you'll be like, where are you shipping this freight? I mean, like, most a lot of stuff I ship there is pretty shippers. Like, you want like a bubble mailer, like an unpadded like envelope, like book says shop unpadded envelope, bubble wrap. Nice, put in the book, put the side of the book in, or stuff like that. Or I set up a kind of no bubbles, depending on how big it is or something. And stuff, all the stuff I ship is pretty to ship. I have a few little difficult ships every now and then, but most of the time they're pretty easy ships. So, let me tell you a lawnmower. That's right. So I listed a Murray. I got a Murray 30-inch rear engine riding lawnmower. Scrap out, for parts, like part it out, and it doesn't work. It's not running, but I decided to get rid of it. And you can make a little money on this thing, not much. Like the seats, like these were like really old lawnmowers that I like the seats because it probably mingles with other stuff, works on other models too. The seat, the steering wheel, cells. And I used to repeat the research too, and I have it set. It's mine set for October 30th, 2018 to today's date, and you can see that. Like the steering wheel cells, but it takes a while to sell. There's parts that don't take a while to sell, or like more commonplace parts. I'll sell parts that maybe take a while. I won't end up selling. So, yeah. But there's more that Alice says $25 local pickup, only no shipping. And this guy in Florida, he wanted to buy my riding mower. Next, so he said, I know you don't know. I'm the guy who's watching your morning. I'm like, okay. And he's like, I'll do $25, and you pay and I'll pay the shipping. And he'll say, and if you can't drop it off at like apparently FedEx takes items if you slap 2 shipping labels on the item, 1 on each side. Apparently, FedEx will take it without a box. If 1 shipping label gets destroyed, you have to have 2 shipping labels. So I'm like, okay. And then I told him I was like, you ship, like freight, and I'm gonna say I can get around for the same price and you ship less, And so I've been watching Shipping Wars. It's a show where people watch, you can do stuff that you can get like an immediate bid, like an auction bid, or you can get like a bid that requires but this could go loose. This doesn't need like the pallet. It's like the nicest dimension, like 36 by 26. And then the guy doesn't care if like the grass deflector chute is all damaged, so you can put the chute up, and then that would make it like 16 inches high, because the chute would go up, and so it would make it a little higher. The only reason it's 16 inches like high, it's like 30. Long way is like 30. This way would be like 26. And these dimensions of box like 32 by 32. Well, yeah, they probably are, but it's like 26. It's like not true 30 all the way around. Yeah, I mean, and then you probably need to box up. You need like probably 32 by 32. And then if you put the grass deflector chute up, it'd probably be like 16. That's where I got the 16 from. And then I said, I'll make a U-ship account. I posted a quote, and I said, I'm gonna see what quotes I can take on this thing. So one person said, I have 2 people wanting to do it. It's going to Jacksonville, Florida, and one person offered. I said, what's your lowest price you're willing to do? And I said, and then I said, what's your lowest price you're willing to do? There's my person, and they said $450. Now there's another person on there that messaged me and said, can you ship on a pallet? And I don't get pallets, like that type of inventory, like liquidation on pallets. But I can I can always find like free pallets people don't want. I said sure. Free pallets are like half decent. They're like in good shape, good usable shape. I said okay, sure. And then I just gotta measure, give an approximation of the pallet, how big a pallet would be. I put that on top, and I'm gonna see. And then he might give me a quote too. So I'm thinking, hopefully I can. What I'm trying to do is, like, I've seen people ship more ducks in like a LTL. It was like 500. Like someone, like an LTL company, want to charge like 500 for ship a lawnmower deck or something like that. Like Fast and all. I think it's like Blue Line Freight. They're pretty reasonable. I think it's like they want to charge that guy like 200, 250. And then some guy, he wanted like gas money. He wanted like an easy load. He could fit in like the back of his like pickup truck for like 110. That's what I'm trying to do. Just get someone who can like put it up in like a pickup truck, load in the back of their pickup truck on the pallet, like strap it down, strap it down, like load in the back of their pickup, or load it, or if they have like or if they have multiple loads in like the back of like whatever they're hauling it in, they have multiple loads. It's like an easy load that you can put in for like gas. It's like it takes up a good amount of space. But if you have a pallet or something, or you lay it flat on the ground, but it's an easy light load that you can combine with other loads. If you have the back of a pickup, if you're hauling on a pickup, and you have like another thing you're hauling in, you can just put in the back of the pickup. Say you have a trailer and like a truck, you can put in the back of your pickup truck, and then keep the trailer on the bottom. You could. I mean, it's pretty simple. Pretty light, easy load. Especially if you're doing other loads like on the way. It should be like a easy light load. So. But yeah, I'm gonna see. I might ship it FedEx. I don't know. Either I'm gonna try freight. I have a Murray 30 or 42-inch lawnmower that I'm gonna say as is shape. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna describe it as like as is shape. Take good quality pictures like the parts on there. Flip it over, take good pictures of that, and make sure it's in good running shape. And tell them what others. And then I'm gonna say probably I might do what I'll probably do either freight shipping, or I'm gonna do the default as freight shipping, or I'm probably gonna do local pickup only because someone did freight shipping and they wanted or did FedEx, and they got only charge $75 for FedEx. And like, there's no way you can charge $75 for FedEx. That ship along North Carolina. There's like no, or it's a flat fee they charge. There's no. Same with And there's some that charge a lot more. Same with more. So for 150, but so two for one for $150. And the shipping cost from Minnesota like Wisconsin like 200 and some bucks. And like that's more reasonable. But I'll probably do freight shipping on that one. So probably do like I don't know. Let's see what the other prices are at. What cheaper and stuff. But yeah, that's just my freight shipping story. So I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can freight it. And I'll let you know. If I can freight that for my price, I'll let you know. I can't. But it's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna try to get that thing out. if I have to local pick up it, and that other more that I have, I'm gonna either freight it or do local pickup because I don't think I'm gonna see what the shipping dimensions would be on that thing. I think the shipping price would be extremely high on that thing, especially considering that it's pretty heavy, and B, it's like really long, so the dimensions, the shipping price would be pretty high, especially depending on where it's going. So yeah, so I'd probably freight it for cheaper and do ship or something. But yeah, so until next time, everybody, please take care.